We got a lot to cover today, folks. Food shortages, EMP strikes, nuclear threats, nuclear PSA warnings from New York City, CDC announcing the increased cases of the most recent disease sweeping across America. We all need to be prepared for. We really do. But first, I want to share with you guys a story. It's actually a phone call that I had just this morning. And, these types of phone calls and these conversations really uplift my mood. Now, I know most of the news and most of what we cover and what we talk about here on Kevin SHTF Prep is pretty much bad news and the high likelihood of grim futures and grim possibilities. I don't love that this is the world that we live in, but hey, I have to be real with you guys, and we have to admit that, hey, this is what we got. This is the shit sandwich we've been served. Now we got to make the most of it and try to come out on the other side. Now, a little heads up on that. I don't think that our imminent threat is today. Now, it very well could be, because we have seen some recent events in certain parts of the country, around the world, that happen pretty much overnight, primarily due to some deranged individuals taking out some frustrations and releasing their inner demons on the public. But as far as mass catastrophe and the overall demise and destruction of the country and ultimately the world, because no lie, if US goes down, the world goes down. Like, that is the beginning of the last fight. End of story. However, experts who are pretty much in tune with this and track this and are statistically keeping up with where every chess piece is on the board are saying that it's not coming today. It's not coming tomorrow. We do have some time to prepare, which is why we make these videos, which is why we have these conversations, which is why we do what we can while we can to be ready for when shit hits the fan. So when I tell you guys, cash is king, argue with me all you want. Tell me that, hey, it can't, when shit hits the fan, when the ball drops, when the hammer drops, when D-Day comes, cash is worthless. Okay, fine, maybe it is, but until then, you're gonna need money, primarily cash, because our financial system is weak right now, but primarily cash to get you in a position to be able to buy the food to stockpile, to be able to buy supplies that you need, to be able to buy the medical and emergency supply kits that you're gonna need, to be able to buy the ammunition and artillery and hunting equipment and things like that. Right now is not when you're bartering. We're not bartering today. We're not bartering tomorrow with small batch bottles of bourbon and cigarettes and other things like that. Like, we're not in prison, so we don't have to do that. And things haven't gotten so bad where our money isn't any good anymore. Sure, inflation is hurting the value of the US dollar, no doubt about it. But it's still in function, like, it's still in circulation. It still has a useful purpose. And when I tell you guys to prepare and be ready for ways to increase your income, I'm telling you to prepare to fight inflation, because the only way that you can fight inflation on your own without Jerome Powell and the Fed raising interest rates and just screwing everything all up, the only way you can fight it on your own, let's just say there's two ways. Never buy anything would be the first way, or make more money. Plain and simple. Until there's a resolution, or a mass resolution and a correction in the market, and we see inflation stopping and reversing to deflation, the only way you're going to combat it is if you just don't buy anything, okay? Which we know isn't the case. It's not possible. So if things cost more, you need more money. Plain and simple. End of story. Trying to get you guys the news that matters most, to get you guys well prepared as fast as possible, quickly, without any delay. Now, getting to the call that I received, it was from somebody that I've known for several years, and they do watch the channel, they do watch the videos that I put up, but we've been friends for a long time, and we've been going through a lot, together. ups and downs, good and bad. We hang out, we enjoy time together with the family, cookouts, barbecues, spending time on the water, boats on the water, on the lake, and things like that. And they called me today. They said, Kevin, you know what? You have helped me tremendously, that, in ways that you don't even know, you don't even really fully understand. And I just want to call you and tell you, thank you. Thank you so much. And the reason why they're saying this is because we've worked through a lot of different things to help them get their budget in order, help them get to a better financial position. Like I said, I was just encouraged and finally, pushed to create a YouTube channel to share this information with you all, hopefully to help more people. But prior to this, I've been doing this for years. So this friend of mine, was saying, hey, you've helped me tremendously and you don't even know. I just want to say thank you. And I'm like, well, I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm just glad that, everything's okay and you're not calling me with any sort of problem or anything like that. Like, I'm happy that you're okay. I'm happy that everything's good. So what's up? And they said, well, we've been preparing as best we can for everything, but our career is in a little bit of turmoil, primarily because they're in real estate and they don't really know where the market is going. They have an idea, an indication based on recent developments and recent reports, and they're seeing a pullback from buyers. We talked about this in a previous video. New home builders are seeing record high cancellations that they haven't seen here recently. The Jerome Powell and the Fed, they shut off the money printer, and they're trying to get all this stimulus money out of these Americans who are flush with cash, who are driving up inflation. If you can believe that. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona I want to sell you. But they said, look, you've helped me tremendously. Our sales have been down. Now, we've been working on methods and techniques and strategies to improve their marketing capabilities and increase their reach, build their sphere, develop more of a client base, more networking, which we need to talk about. Networking is going to be huge. Primarily, like, not just in building wealth and earning more money, et cetera, but in prepping. We have to have a network. Look at my last video I put up. There's a network. Some of you may have misunderstood the video, but there's a network. Additionally, I'm not calling out any prepper community. This community is on the internet. You can search for them. They have a website. They put videos on YouTube. They had an interview with Fox 5 News or WSB TV News or whichever news channel it was. I didn't go there and call them out and show everybody their prep. They did that. I'm just sharing it with you guys so y'all have the information. Come on now, pay attention. At least if you're gonna dog me in the comments, please watch the whole video and make sure you understand what it's about before you say something stupid. Now, with that being said, we've been working on a lot of different things to help them with their primary business, but they're seeing a decline in the market. And they said, look, Kevin, we haven't had sales like we've had for months. We were heading towards financial trouble, and basically because they don't have the sales, therefore they don't get the commissions and they're not earning money. They don't make regular salary or anything like that. As real estate agents, they make money when they sell. But they said, I want to thank you so much for helping us get in the position that we're in financially and helping us with our budget so that, our overhead, our monthly expenses are low and we can get by on bare minimums. But what really stood out most was that we realized today that what we have been working on besides our budget for the last few months is paying off. Like, we're seeing regular deposits into our business bank account because of the extra side hustle business that we started a few months ago, and it's taken off and it's on track to provide more income than we were averaging in our commission sales in real estate. This is perfect timing. I'm so glad that we prepared then to be prepared now for this SHTF that's occurring, which is basically a reduction in our income through our traditional means of producing income as real estate agents selling properties as the market is pulling back. Look, guys, I don't know about you, but that fired me up. Like, I had to share it with you guys because I want y'all to know that this is possible. Everyone is capable, but you have to do it. You got to start. And the sooner you start, the sooner you're going to see results. Plain and simple. End of story. And, if you think that, earning extra income is ridiculous and silly and not necessary, ignore it. Don't worry about it. Don't click the link in the description. Don't sign up for the newsletter. And there's no problem with that. I'm okay with that. But if you do realize and understand that money is still of value today, and the more that you have and the more ways you have of earning it, the better, then holler at me, hit me up. It's I just hope everybody understands where we're at today and doesn't discount it for everyone else and put a bad taste in their mouth and try to discourage them in the comments saying that, money has no value, et cetera, et cetera. Look, everybody's got bills to pay, mortgage, rent, utilities, insurance, child support. Everybody, y'all bartering child support, because if you're not paying child support, y'all gonna get a knock on your door. You possibly gonna have a suspended driver's license. You're gonna have a lot of consequences. Money is still a value. Don't discount it. You need to have this money. You need to have these ways and methods and means of producing additional income on the side to help you with your preps. The video I put up earlier this morning says it was a $10,000 buy-in to this prep community, the survivalist community, the survivalist compound, and $1,000 annually. And one of the comments that I noticed on the video said, man, $10,000 would buy a lot of prep. And there's no doubt about it. You're right. I'm not saying you have to join this community, but if you ain't got the money, it's going to be hard for you to prepare right now. So there's ways out there, multiple ways out there, simple, easy, and effective ways out there to help you make more money, earn more income. And look, you don't have to comment below. You can hit me up in the emails. I feel as though, correct me if I'm wrong here, I feel as though there may be a higher comfort level hitting me up in the emails discreetly and privately versus, sharing this information in like a public forum in the comments. That's okay. Let's talk about it. Let's get it going now, because if you wait, it's going to be too late. And like I said, this friend of mine in particular said, we've been working on this for a few months, and now they're seeing the results. They're seeing deposits in their business bank account. Notice how I said business bank account. We're not putting this in your personal account. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about why and how we have business accounts, why we have business entities set up, the structures, and the benefits and the security measures of this, and also which accounts we're going to use and where we're going to put the money, and how much we're going to take out and have available in cash form. Look, these are all parts of the prep. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to see me out here growing vegetables and farming and digging holes and, all sorts of other stuff. You ain't going to see me doing that. Not to say that I don't, but you're not going to see me doing it, But what I will show you, if you're interested in seeing it, is ways that you can earn money on the side hustles, which could ultimately become passive income streams after just a little bit of work to get it off the ground, to continuously make reoccurring direct deposits into your bank accounts, your business bank accounts, so that you have the money available to prepare. That's it, plain and simple. If you want to know more, hit the link in the description. If you haven't received an email after signing up to the email, give me a minute. I'm checking with the server. I'm not sure why some people are getting it and some people aren't, so please be patient with me. But we're rolling out some new things here soon, so whatever issues and glitches that we're seeing so far should be resolved relatively soon. So click the link in the description, sign up if you want. Let's communicate. Let's get this ball rolling, because I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you guys prepared, and I want to bring you what's going to matter most now, as we do have time to prepare before shit really does hit the fan. But you got to start now, and you got to want it. You got to earn it. It's not going to be easy. It's probably not going to be super hard, but it's not just going to fall in your lap and you're going to wake up tomorrow and just start seeing passive income streams flowing into your bank account. But once you get this ball rolling, much like anybody out there who knows, who does have a homestead, who does have a garden, who has worked on that, looking back how much work it was to get it started, right? But you also know now how much easier it is to maintain that and keep it going after having put in that work, So think about it that way. That's what I got for you right now. I'm going to bring you guys some more information here soon as we continue on the road. I got some new updates that you guys are not going to want to miss. So please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, give this video a like, hit me up in the comments, sign up for the newsletter, links in the description, shoot me an email if you want to, and let's keep this going. You guys be safe. Take care. See you. Bye.